In this video, I want to give you a one-sentence rundown on each of the seeds that I ordered for the 2025 garden at the Grateful Ambition Homestead. These are not all of the seeds I'll be planting because I do have quite a few seeds that I have saved from the previous year. So wait till the end of this video and you'll see the seeds that I have been saving and plan to plant in the garden as well. Let's begin our one-sentence summary with carrots. This is the Koral variety, and I am choosing this because of its adaptability to heavier soils. Next is the Denver half-longs. This is a old-time, consistent variety that I can always depend on creating usable roots. My wild card for carrots is Uzbek Golden because of its adaptability to heavier soils and its added color to my garden. My first choice for radish this year is the French breakfast variety. This is a standard, and I get this every year for our homestead. Jutrzenka. This will add a little extra color to my old standard, the French breakfast variety. The Tokinashi variety turnip is supposed to be sweeter than the traditional variety, and we are going to be using this to expand our root growing here at the homestead. The Zebrune Shallot is a standard here at the Grateful Ambition Homestead. The Ishiurka variety is our wild card this year to ensure we have green onions that don't form bulbs. Another old faithful variety is the yellow sweet Spanish variety. This is a kid favorite here at the homestead. Like the yellow Spanish onion, this is a sweet variety of bulb onion, and the red is going to add a wonderful complement to our yellow onions I described earlier. We love sugar snap peas because they are a reliable variety, not only in the spring, but are a great fall crop as well. Unfortunately, I was not able to save these seeds last year because we had a pig invasion in the garden and they gobbled up this delicious variety. Speaking of pig invasion, I also had to replace my cucumber seeds with the Marketmore 76 variety. This has been one of the only varieties that has lasted the test of time here at the homestead. The Waltham 29 variety has been the most reliable variety at the homestead for the size of the broccoli head and its durability during the growing season. The Long Island Improved variety is worth the wait because of its high yield of decent sized Brussels sprout heads in the fall. The kids don't like cabbage, and so we trick them by giving them Brussels sprouts instead. We love the Chadwick Tomato because it is the only cherry tomato variety we have found to have the closest taste to the larger tomato types. The Cherokee Purple is my favorite variety because of its slightly milder and sweeter taste than your classic beefsteak tomato varieties. The Mortgage Lifter has been our longest variety grown here at the Grateful Ambition Homestead, and this is a staple for the whole family and those tasty summer BLTs. The Big Rainbow variety is our wild card this year as we add a new variety to the homestead and hopes to add a little color to the garden. The gray zucchini over the years has risen to the top as our favorite summer squash variety. The kimchi squash is a variety of spaghetti squash that gives us reliable size and a long storage life. The Burpee's butternut squash seems to be a tougher variety than others that we've tried on the homestead, and so we're excited to give this one a go again this year to get some of that delicious squash. The Connecticut Field Pumpkin is a variety demanded by our children because Halloween happens every year and they require pumpkins. This has been a favorite in our tea garden, but last year the chickens found it and loved it too. This is a perennial chamomile that we'll be adding to our tea garden and is a favorite at the homestead in all chamomile varieties. I'm really excited to add the apricot lemonade variety to the other Cosmo varieties we have in our cut garden beds. I have found that the tall double mix straw flower variety is great up against the landscaping stones that we have on the homestead, and so we're excited to add this in the patches where other varieties may not thrive as much. These are our two experimental or wildcard varieties this year, the tall orange sun and the tall deluxe snapdragon. These are going to be great additions as we incorporate them into our sunflower beds and then also our cut flower beds. It's not a growing season without petunias, and so we will be starting petunias from seed this year, and we'll have to always have the standard balcony mix and a variety I can't even pronounce, but we're excited about the doubling of the flower petals in order to provide a lot of texture in our hanging baskets. With so many seeds that you purchase, you will receive free samples. They know I like basil based on my history, so I have a new variety that I'm excited to try, cinnamon basil, and then we have a red lettuce here that we're going to use in addition to the green varieties that I have saved. I'm also very excited about this variety, banana pepper. I have some saved seeds of various varieties of peppers, but this is a new one for me, and it also came as a free variety. Let's not forget our free variety that I got with my flowers. This is the Persian carpet. It is a variety of zinnia. I have bought these in the past and had saved seed, and I'm excited to have even more to add to our zinnia cut flower bed. This is not a sponsored video by Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds or rareseeds.com. Although, Baker Creek, if you see this video, we could chat in the comments. I'm just saying, it could be a wonderful thing. I have been purchasing from this company for the longest and have had the most consistent results. I also like the fact that I can seed save using heirloom varieties, and that's why most of my seeds that I get are coming from Baker Creek. If you made it to this part of the video, then you're ready to see the seed varieties that I have been saving over the years and will plan to use during this 2025 growing season. So here's what I'm going to do. In order to prevent this video from becoming endless, I'm going to introduce each category, and then you'll see a list of my varieties somewhere around my head in order to save you time, but still give you the information that you need. So here we go. Our first category is okra. Our second category is beans. Let's look at my tomato varieties I've saved. Let's look at the herb varieties. Not listed is basil. I have a gigantic bag of basil seeds because we love using basil fresh, dried, and also in pesto. We're going to first start with the spicy pepper category. Now it's time to flash my sweet pepper varieties. As you can see, this is a favorite for the family, so we have a whole bunch of varieties that we save. We also save ground cherries. This is a kid favorite at the homestead. My cucumber variety that I save. There's actually a big mix of seeds in here. I get lazy when it comes to seed saving for lettuce. I still have 3 distinct varieties that will be listed. That's all encompassed in this bag. Finally, here are some flower seeds that I plan to start from what I've saved in the previous years. Something that is not listed is I also get lazy with my cut flowers, and I have a gigantic bucket in which I've put a whole mix of seeds in there. If you look at my seed storage video, you'll see those containers and how I store them in preparation for the next year. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any varieties that are your favorite, please share them in the comments below, or maybe we share some favorites. I want to hear about those too. Please also continue to watch our channel as we will be posting videos through the growing season so you guys can see how our garden is progressing.